discussed in a lot of the quality ranks within most of the operating companies is what is our best opportunity to prepare for one of these inspections and so forth. So this particular question involves your sharing of what has worked well, and really we'd also like to know what has not worked well with in terms of overcoming the challenges associated with these types of inspections. And specifically, what are the critical challenges and what can industry do to better prepare and facilitate for these inspections beyond having a good Zoom system or a good WebEx system or whatever the case may be? I know, Carmela, you mentioned transparency and so forth, but what are the big issues that you are all seeing relative to these types of inspections, and how can industry best prepare themselves to accommodate the inspection and to the end of a very, very good outcome? So who would like to start with that?
I might start if
please,
I can.
Please.
Thank you. So from the HPRA Irish perspective, what has worked well for us is that we've had very few companies indicate that the inspection or assessment cannot proceed because they have conflicts with other inspectorates, other authorities at that time. So that's been a positive for us, that we've been able to progress with our plan as we draw it up. Normally we would see a degree, maybe about 10% of companies seek to change dates because of other inspectorates involvement and maybe clients who've booked in audits. I would say for us, the preparation that is required for the distant assessment is quite significant from the inspector's perspective. And we carry out a feasibility study in advance of the distant assessment. And I think it would be really important for companies to conduct a review of the capacity they have within their facility to support digital tools while we're inspecting. So to look at the bandwidth that they have in the areas that they know we will want to observe video footage or live streaming of their manufacturing activities. I think that is crucial for us in order to complete our inspection if we've decided to do that all by distant assessment. We find that if that can't be completed by distant assessment, we would likely go to the site in order to see the activities so that we could make a conclusion. Obviously, if the site is abroad, that's not going to be possible for us. So it does have an implication and would affect the way that we could close the case. So for us, they're the key issues really in terms of what works well and what would really help make it work better. Thanks.